that is the entire list.
Woohoo!
Which I think is really great.
Only an hour's worth, and that's okay.
Yeah, only an hour's worth. But you're not going to be doing it all yet.
No.
So, like I said, the things that I want you working on now are Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, research, edits, and Anchor.
So that's like, three-quarters of that page, but that's okay.
I will give you the list of what you need to be doing now, and then what you're going to start working toward, and stuff like that. So right now, I think you're in the land of 5%. And then as we go, we'll add, and we'll get you to the land of 10%, and then we will get you to the land of 15% and the land of 20%.
That makes sense.
And then if we do something huge, a big special event,
that might
be its own percentage, or a special, like, we're going to be doing like a conference or whatever, then for those, like, that week, I'll give you 25% or something like that, right? And we'll work
and then
it
the
out
ongoing stuff of upgrading it or keeping an eye on it or overseeing it would be a 5% there or something,
whatever we decide or do, right? And as I grow, you will grow, which will be great. And I realize that it's going to be a lot of work because it's a huge hustle to get there initially, but that's the idea. So eventually we'll get vacation time like 5 years from now. But it'll be a Bahamas vacation or something awesome, right?
So for Pinterest.
Pinterest, yes.
There is a lot of stuff that you're going to want on Pinterest then.
Pinterest, I want my YouTube and my WordPress to go there. So everything that I YouTube goes to a particular board. It's like Josephine's Tips for Authors. And everything from my WordPress that is about that particular piece needs to go there as well. And then when it comes to my Amazon books, I have a different book, two different boards. One of them is Kindle Unlimited Books, and the other one is just books by Josephine Bindman. So you'll learn those, and I will show you exactly how to do it. You'll have to go into my accounts with my passwords, and I'm not sure I remember my Pinterest password, so that'll be fun. It might get changed. We'll see. And yeah, those are the three things basically, and it's really super easy. It's just
I almost had Pinterest.
You just got to remember to do it and do it on time. Eventually, I'll get you posting in Facebook. Eventually, you can post new releases to groups. But that's an easy thing too. That is all cut and paste, and I will show you how.
Awesome. Okay.
I love cut and paste. It's the most fabulous thing that somebody ever came up with. That person deserves much thanks.
Yes. For Anchor?
Yes.
Would I be, you sometimes, you batch your videos.
Yes.
Would I be uploading each day then? One to keep it?
You can upload one a day or you can batch them.
Okay.
As long as they get there, I'm not that picky about it. Okay. Maybe eventually we'll get picky to the point of where you're doing, see, I want to get to the point where you've got this under control. And you're like, I'm king, queen of the nation, I got this. And then you can go into analytics and go, what is the best time to post? And then go from there. And see if it matches with your schedule, what you're doing. Or if you feel comfortable switching it around or what. Because I don't want you to upset your apple cart. What I want you to do is improve and go forward. And I think that's the main key, is just to get really good and then slowly add on.
Because content is key, and then
first is content, and then afterward we can work.
Whatever the word is.
Well, to be
consistent.
Consistent.
That's
yes.
the word.
Yes, that's the word. To be consistent with the content, and then we will worry about the analytics of it, because that's another ball game, and would be fun to get into. But we're not at that stage yet.
I don't live in my analytics, but I do watch it and check it and say, okay, this is where I can improve.
I don't blame you, because I used to live and breathe on my KDP report page. I would go there like multiple times a day. Oh my goodness, did it move?
Yeah.
Do I have like 12 more readers? Yeah.
So... Which is good and bad, because it can bring your mood up or down, and it can distract you, and you can put too much on it.
It's time consuming, and it's not productive.
If you're using it or you're good with it, it
depends on how much. If I was using it to rate my ads, if I was at that point, then it would be productive. But right now, I'm not at that point. Honestly, this month I haven't even looked at it. Mm-hmm. And we're almost halfway the month, and that is really stressful and killing me because I don't know where I'm at. I know it's not good this month, and that's what's killing me. And I know last month wasn't good.
No.
And the reason is because I am overworked in other areas.
Yeah.
I moved away a little bit from my main series, and I have not been running ads. I've run a couple Facebook ads, but I haven't been running like big ads, important ads. And I ran some Amazon ads for the first time ever, and they have not given me they've given me good ROI, some of them, but they haven't really truly driven sales. So I think AMS ads are oversaturated in all honesty, and I think that's why I'm not breaking through, but we'll see. It could be something that I'm doing, and then I would have to look more into that. But right now I just don't have the time. So I'm at a point where I should probably just suspend my AMS ads because I want to work on getting stuff done.
Now, would you suspend them, or would you just not improve them or make them further?
First you suspend them, and then you can copy them and redo them.
Does it cost much to keep them going or to suspend them?
Everything is cost per click.
Okay.
But the problem is people can click, but then they don't buy. And that's where you can end up spending a lot of money if you're not paying attention to them. And I'm not paying attention to them, so I really need to just suspend them until I have time where I can pay attention to them. Because otherwise I'm bleeding money and I don't know where, I haven't checked them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they could be doing wildly fantastic. I had one that was 16%, which is fabulous. Like, nobody gets that. But then I had one that was like 600%, so it bled money.
Oh.
Over 100, no good. Trying to get under 100%. So.
A lot of clicks and no purchase.
Yep.
No ROI.
No ROI. No return on investment. Publishing book 9 next week. And then I'm going to beat the crap out of my next manuscript and hopefully publish it the week after. That's kind of the goal. Because that's going to be a rush.
But that's okay.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be my practice for the 72-hour novel contest.
Oh.
I'm gonna practice run it. It's going to be crazy. And that's something else you'll see. You'll see us digress. But the idea is that we're going to get together. We're going to do probably 1 or 2 meetings a week like this. And you will get to see the behind the scenes. And we'll throw this into smaller content pieces so that it's more manageable. And hopefully edit out some of the stuff that you didn't need to see.
Yeah.
Having a behind the scenes, this is what I'm doing. These are the steps I'm taking. This is what I'm going through. Will help people to understand.
Useful and not useful, some things to think about.
Well, help people understand if this is something they really want to do,
and how much time consuming it is.
Help people understand, what we're doing, why we're doing it, what's working for me, what's not working for me, and how to deal with it.
As well as
it's a behind the scenes. It's how to run the business side of it.
How much so you are writing a whole lot more than most
people will.
So this is
And I'm also taking on doing a course, which most authors do not do. I'm also doing a blog, which some authors do, some authors don't. Yeah, it's gonna, and a YouTube thing. A lot of authors don't do that. So it's gonna be much more intense, my life is, content-wise.
And you're got a faster pace, because you're releasing faster. You've got more on your plate than most people would at this point. Or at any point. I mean, people look at me and go, you make a video every day? I'm like, I try to. Take Sundays off. Some people don't take any days off their business and they're going, And so YouTube can't be your only thing. So you have to have your side businesses and your side hustles and or your business is, you're doing a bunch of things and you do YouTube. Because YouTube draws traffic. Or you're doing your business and
I'm hoping
you're doing business for other people, or
I'm hoping YouTube will help people but I'm also hoping it will drive traffic and increase sales. I mean, let's be realistic. That is part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna give away a lot of value. I really hope. I hope you'll find value in it. And
it is value because how many people out there? I mean,
I
there
don't
might be other
think
people out there that do it.
I don't
and
think,
talk about it. But
other people, they talk about the craft and they talk about marketing. And, you know, you can find videos on how to publish it. And I'm going to be bringing that content too. But I don't think anybody actually goes and says the struggles behind it. I don't think anybody goes behind and says, this is our PA meeting. I don't think
there's a few podcasts that I listen to that do some of that stuff.
For authors, though, specifically?
Just for business.
Yeah, just for business.
Or for entrepreneurs.
For entrepreneurs.
But so you wear many hats as well as an entrepreneur.
I am an author. I am an entrepreneurial author. I am my own business person. I am my own marketer. I am my own publisher. I am my own social media person. Although I'm sending some of it her way. And so now I'm a boss. You know? And boss gal. Yeah, boss gal.
But that is a big thing to say, I have so much on my plate, I need to delegate or have help.
Yeah, you have to figure out whether that's what you need to do.
Yeah, some people don't. There's a point where you have to say, I'm in control, but I don't have to micromanage every single little thing. I can let go of some of that control and trust somebody else. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll pull it back.
Yeah.
So at this stage, you know, it's not going to make or break you having me, because you know I'm on board with your ethics, with your morals, with your plan. And I'm in your corner and want the best for you.
We're cheerleaders of each other.
And so you know that I am
and
a good
here's
match.
The thing, though,
a good
too,
match
later
because
on.
I'm going to tell you the truth, even though I might say it nicely. I'm still going to tell you if I don't like something or if something's just not going to work.
We will later on possibly trade services and stuff like that and go from there. But also, it gives both of us a great learning opportunity. And I think it's a great learning opportunity for other authors to go forward and go, oh my goodness, this is what she's doing behind the scenes today. I'm going to be like posting my daily schedule. You know, you're going to see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to post, hey, I didn't make this.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I made this and I did this and I did this. Or life got in the way.
Yeah.
And then people can kind of follow along and go, okay, this is what I want to model after and this is what is not necessary for me. And it gives everybody the opportunity just to blow it wide open and see if this is what you want to do or not.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people go into it and they're like, oh, I'm going to write a book.
I went into it blind. You know,
you don't realize how much of an entrepreneur you're going to be if you're going to be an indie salesperson.
Yes, if you're going to be an independent salesperson, you have to be an entrepreneur. This is your business.
Or you have to have somebody do it with you.
You know, like I haven't done my quarterly book work yet. It needs to be done.
Ooh, yeah.
It needs to be done. Good news is that I have no HST to remit because a lot of my stuff is US. My purchases for my covers and stuff. So I have to go and check.
Do you have to follow some of their stuff then, since you're going through there? You're still here doing it though, and you've been there doing it too though. So I don't know how you transfer everything.
Okay, so.
Would you need a bookkeeper? You need to, you know a lot of your own stuff though.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do a video about that too, because financials is a big part of it. So why not? Let's talk about that. Now I can only give my financials from my Canadian side.
Yeah.
Yours will be different. And so, but I still think there's going to be value in it because it'll be like, well, these are the things that you need to follow up with your bookkeeper, or these are the things that you need to think about, and here's a list. And then you can do your research off of that list, and it gives you a starting point, right? And like I said, a lot of what I'm giving out is just stuff that I've taken and amalgamated and then put my thoughts into it. And hopefully you could throw your thoughts into it and it will work for you. So yes, I think that basically covers it this week.
Woohoo!
And we've gone way over long because this is our very first one.
Well, we had a lot to cover.
We had a ton of stuff to cover. And I'm sure
there's a lot of questions on it.
I'm sure there's stuff that we missed. I'm sure there's stuff that we missed and it will come up later.
Oh yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list of what and what and what. And I might shift a few things, but it will give you the starting point and we will go from there. And I'm basically going to, on Monday, say 5% is yours. And if you have questions or concerns, let me know, and we will go over it. Because
give me 3 weeks to get used to getting into it.
It will help. It will help.
2 weeks. Yeah.
And then you can start there, and then once you're comfortable with that, and you're like, okay, I am acing this, I got this, let's bring on 10%. Yeah. And we'll talk about what you're comfortable with and what we're doing. And
or if there's anything I have to hand back, or if you're saying, hey, you know what, I changed my mind on this, or I really want this, or in this section.
I find that this needs to be done this way, or this needs to be done that way. But most of it, I think 5% you will be very comfortable with doing. And I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. I think 5% will work beautifully. You might have a couple questions, or you're going to have questions on research, but you will always have questions on research, so I'm okay with that. But I think the 5% is going to be like, it's just putting in the time and doing it, and I think you'll be very comfortable with it. I think the 10%, you will start going, okay, this is more, and this is fun, and I'm learning stuff now. I think you'll be learning at that point, and 15% you'll be like, I'm really learning, and I'm getting into it, and I've got this. And then at 20% you'll be like, oh my goodness, what did I sign up for?
I don't have time for all this.
But hopefully at that point we're both making a really good wage, and we'll see how it goes, because I really want this to skyrocket. I need it to become an income. You need it to become part of your income. And your other stuff, this will also give you ideas for your other stuff to make an income, which will help you. And hopefully we can just hit this out of the ballpark, and I won't have to go back to work. That's the main thing. I just want to work for